sir. Can we have the I number for that call at B3, please?
Up to
2-1.
We're gonna be L20, but you can preempt us. We'll be clear for now.
I am.
I'll be off with 2 individuals, 12 first comments. If you could just try to get them my way if possible, DK.
Bravo, 105.
What's going on?
105. So we're going to clear out and window over in a second. We can take that all up. It's right around the corner. Okay, thanks. It's, stop me too. We're having, Fox Bay, stop me 2 hot boats, please, for this location. Number 660. Yes, sir, 2 hard toes to where again? I'm sorry. 526 East Broadway. Okay, get rid of them. Thank you. Stand by for that. Carry 104. 104. Sure you clear, or are you on Hancock?
What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, man? What you been up to?
You good to record?
Yep.
Just give me a little bit.
Give you a little space. How much space do you need?
Just go back to that pole for me, all right?
That pole?
I
Okay.
appreciate it.
Well, this pole right here. This,
All the way back up to that sign up there, sir.
the sign all the way down there?
That's what I said. I'm not going to tell you again. You're interfering with the investigation now.
I'm
Go back up on the
go that
sign.
way.
Go back up on the sign.
I'm gonna go that way.
Go back up on the
That's the way I
sign.
came from.
You're in my scene. Go back
All right,
up
I'm going
to the
that
scene.
way. That's the way I came, so I'm going back that way. You gotta be nice about it.
Go back up that way.
I came from that way. I'm going
I'm
that.
not telling you to go that way.
That's the way I came. That's the way I came.
Sir, go back up that way, okay?
Can
Go
I-
back up that
can I
way
get-
like I asked you.
I parked over there.
Go back up that way. You can go around the block then.
Can I get your name, please?
Go back up that way. My name's Sergeant Aziz. Now you
Aziz.
interfere.
All right.
Go up that way.
I'm
Last time I'm going to tell you.
All right. Now you're being ignorant and rude. Okay. How far is your scene again?
Go up by the street sign.
By the street sign, all the way down there. It's just scene. Okay. See, that's the problem we have with the Boston Police Department. They're ignorant and rude. We found another tyrant out there. He tells me it wasn't a scene before, but it's a scene now. He said pass. He didn't specify what sign. What sign is he talking about? You know? He doesn't even know. Sergeant Aziz, I think he said, passed the sign. So what happened was Boston Police was chasing a car, alleged carjacking. They found a BB gun inside the vehicle. Now he's saying he got a scene over here. There was no scene earlier, no crime tape whatsoever. But now he's being rude about it. He didn't say what sign, so I'm at the first sign. So I don't know what his problem is. So I'm in his scene. I'm in your scene, all right. That's the next tyrant we have on the list that probably going to be retired with Mr. Gross. These guys are all going to start retirements real soon, just so you know. Civilian Review Board, take note of this.
Okay, positive fireworks in distance.
He's got a scene over there. And if he would have been nice about it, the other guy was nice. He was like, move back, and I'm moving back, and I told him I'm going to go that way. This guy comes up with a hostile attitude. I'm going to tell you one more time. You're going to tell me what one more time? What does that mean? I'm going to tell you one more time, then what's going to happen after that? What's going to happen after that if you tell me one more time? There's no crime tape whatsoever. Boston Police, this is the Civilian Review Board, the real Civilian Review Board. See, the ones that they select, they're not the civilian review board. The ones who are out on the streets watching what they're doing, that's the eyes on the civilian review board right there. These are the eyes on the street. This shows you what's really going on. But you sit behind the desk and push pens and paper, it don't show you the real stuff. He said sign. That's the sign. I'm 10 feet away from that sign. So come over here, run your mouth if you want to, but it wasn't specific in the first place. Last time I'm going to tell you. That's the second time I heard someone say that. The last time I'm going to tell you. Got two guys out there.
101 Adam Roberts.
Slow it down to Broadway.
Alright, slow it down to 726 East Broadway, slow it down.
See, that's the problem. They have an issue with authority. See, my authority comes from with outside, not with from in. My authority is on the outside. I don't want to be on the inside because then it's a controlled environment where they dictate to you how they're going to do things. If you're a civilian review board, you're supposed to be independent. You can't be biased. What's going on, my man? How you doing? See, so most of these guys are friendly. There's a few guys that are not, but we already identified the ones that are not. And honestly, if you look at all my videos, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't go targeting police officers at all. I try to point out the good work that they do.
So no answer. The text says
I don't go specifically looking for police officers. I don't go antagonizing them. I don't go cursing at them.
They got it.
I try to be as polite as possible to them when necessary. And most of the police officers, like I said, I grew up with a lot of them. I went to school with some of them. I work with some of them. So, and they know who they are. I talk to some of them on a regular basis. But my thing is, when you get these guys out here with this tyrannical behavior, treating the general public as if they're trash and no respect whatsoever, that's not good. So I want to see what scene he has. He has a scene over there he's talking about. Now, mind you,
So you can put us heading into a 91,000, but you can put it in
more than several people walked through here before without cameras. And I'm pretty sure, like before you some of those body cam footages, you'll see people walking through there before I got here. Let me get this camera a little straight because I'm kind of moving around a lot. But now he's coming up there saying I'm in his scene. I was nowhere near that car. That car, I understand where the scene is. That car in the corner is their scene. At no point did I attempt to go over there, nor was I even attempting to go over there. And I respect the distance of the crime scene. I respect that. If he would have put yellow tape up there, I would respect that yellow tape as well. The fact that there's none up there, no one told me the scene. And to the other officer, the first officer I came in contact with, told me the scene. So I was in the process of moving. This, you get this this tyrant we're gonna call him a tyrant. Talking about that way. Now you dictate the way you're supposed to go. So all you cop watchers, keep a watch out for Sergeant Aziz. I believe that's how he said his name, Aziz. Not sure how you pronounce it, but we'll figure all that out later. Enough documentation to figure out who he is. We know he's on the overnight shift. He responded over here to Winslow Street. That's all you need to know. He works for the Boston Police. It's not too hard to figure out who he is after that. And we'll go from there. I'm gonna talk to some of those members on the so-called civilian review board and see what their status is and what have they accomplished. What's their goals and what have they accomplished? Because if it's a civilian review board, we need to know what they're doing.
Came from more over in the direction of Delhi Street.
You need to know all this kind of stuff. You can't have a civilian review board doing nothing at all. And I'm not going to say his name on the thing, but this guy, there's a guy out there that's going to make the Boston police life very, very miserable. And I guess they rubbed him the wrong way. And he's going to expose a lot of that stuff that you guys are doing out there, just so you know. That's why you can't rub people the wrong way. Don't rub them the wrong way, and they won't rub you back. And like I get this from Rice Krispie. Rice Krispie says you get what you give. You give what you get.
Fox 101. 111. Emails and one mail to 3 Ware Street, start mileage 50963.1.
Now I could have been rude and ignorant. I could have called them all MFers, cussed them out, used them all my First Amendment God-given rights. But that's not my style. I don't do that.
Starting mileage 14522. 111.
Now I wonder if he would have told Fox 25 the same thing. I'm gonna ask some of the guys that work for Fox 25 and Channel 7 and the other local networks. Have the Boston police ever told them? Tell you one more time. I just want to get their input. I mean, you know, if they are doing it, that's not right. You know, you don't treat the media and the general public like we're some second-class citizens or garbage. Like, we shouldn't be treated that way. We're citizens. We're the public. After all, they do work for us. Our taxpayers do pay their salary. Every time you go to the store and buy something, you pay somebody's salary. And just so you know, guys, there's a I don't know if you guys if this camera could pick it up, but right up there's a Boston police camera on that pole right there. Right, that belongs to the brick units.
Harry 202.
Some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you guys don't. But
52 Bridgewood Street, apartment 1 for 11.
and like, overall, like I think I come in contact with more good police officers than bad. But like I said, you gotta get them out. You gotta weed them out. You gotta find them. They're not gonna come to you. You gotta go look for them. And well, I got my list going. I got my list of tyrants on the street. I exposed 2 already. Matter of fact, I got more than 2, but two main ones. So this is probably the guy they're taking out in custody right here. And they're probably gonna put him in a wagon or something. Who knows?
Charlie 983.
One day
Juvenile number.
I'm gonna no, I can't even say what I'm gonna do because that's a giveaway. I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna do. I just have to do it, and then it has to speak for itself.
Yes, sir. 212-006-368.
Because you don't want to give them a hint on what you're gonna do.
Thank you.
That's like telling you your strategy and playing a game. You don't tell your opponent your strategy.
Did you touch my dick? Did you touch my dick? Be honest.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, it's you.
Good to
I was
see
like-
you.
I was like, who the fuck is that?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hold on.
All over the place.
You been out and about all over, huh?
Yeah, man.
There you go.
I tried to. This officer was like, I'm gonna look him up later on. Sergeant Aziz. I came from this way, right? I walked over here. I was recording everything. Wasn't doing nothing to nobody. I know the crime scene area. So one officer asked me to step back. I said, okay, I'm just gonna go that way because I parked over there. This guy comes out, get back. I'm only gonna say it one more time. I'm going, one more time or what? Like, what's gonna happen? and he was very, very rude about it too. He wasn't even polite. Like most of the guys are polite. Like,
Yeah, no, most of the dudes are good dudes.
yeah, I was just saying in my video that most of you guys are good guys.
Huh.
This guy was really rude about it.
That's
I
too bad.
gotta find out what's wrong with him.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to call the civilian review board and find out what's the status.
Mm-hmm. That's too bad.
It is unfortunate.
Hey, you know. Hey, at least most of them are good.
Yeah, no, I said the same thing. All the guys I come in contact with, and they're so polite.
Yeah, because I usually see you out here. You're not one of the ones that usually gets problems with everybody. Like, you usually slide right through.
Yeah, and I know most of the guys out here, so they don't even bother me. And one guy was being polite. He said, "Can you move back?" And I'm moving back. I wasn't even giving him a hard time. This guy comes out of nowhere and starts screaming and yelling. I'm like, okay, I'm not even gonna give him a hard time. Like, it's gonna speak for itself. You know what I
Ain't
mean?
even worth it at that point. Nah.
No, don't even. Like, I could be mean and rude. But I'm not gonna do that. That's not my style.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't know if you see my YouTube channel. I got various different things out there.
I keep forgetting to ask you what your YouTube is.
If you type in my name, Nezer Porter, Nezer Porter, you see External Affairs Porter, and you know, I cover various different things. Police, protests.
Okay.
It could be, you know, anything I see of interest. I just put it out there.
That's all, yeah, because I see you all around, like all different things, all different days.
Yeah, exactly. I'm everywhere. People say, "Why you get over here?" I get everywhere. And I try to be so respectful if I can. I mean, I try
Yeah,
not
I've
to.
never seen you have beef with anybody.
Nah.
Oh, I found you. All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna subscribe to you right now.
Yeah.
You got all sorts of shit.
Yeah, I get all kind of stuff up there. You know.
This one, right?
Yep, the External Affairs. Yep, that's me. You know, my son motivated me to start doing this, so I'm like, well,
Hey.
if my son can motivate me to do it, I might as well get out here and do it. You know.
Yeah, there you go.
There's another guy. I met him a couple of times. Boston Stringer. He's all around too.
Yeah, I haven't heard good things about him though.
And I heard he's kind of I haven't met him like in action, but I heard that he could be kind of rough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I haven't really heard too much good shit about him.
Yeah.
Like you, everyone seems to get along with it.
Yeah.
That's
Trust me.
weird. I'm surprised he didn't.
You know what? I try not to expose the bad one, but sometimes you have to.
Really. You know, maybe he's just having a bad day or something. You know,
I'm gonna try to talk to him. If he don't want to talk to me, then I take to the next level.
yeah. No, that's fair.
If he wants to talk like later on off the camera or something,
Yeah.
I find out what's his status and what's going on.
That's a real way to do it.
And then if he doesn't want to talk, then that's totally up to him.
Yep. Well, that's fair.
Matter of fact, there's some police officers that's subscribed on my channel. Believe it or not, there's a few.
sure,
There's a few of them out there that's already on there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this call came in as a carjacking,
Okay.
but I guess I don't know all the details. I think they found a BB gun inside there,
Okay.
and it may not be an actual carjack. It may be taken without permission.
Okay.
So we don't even know exactly what's going on.
Okay, that makes sense.
So all the details are kind of still fuzzy.
Still trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Right. He did put him on a good chase though. He chased him through. You know, he came from Dudley. He went a few different locations.
Okay.
Mileage 50966.1.
That makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna sneak up for a second.
Yeah, do your thing, man.
Harry Tango 55.
Yeah, that guy there, he's a cool dude. I always see him on the overnight shift.
Stop by this 482 Geneva for the debris in the road, please. You got it.
There's quite a few cruisers. I don't know if I'm giving you all the view of all the cruisers, but there's quite a few cruisers over there. don't know if you can see him off in this. I don't know if you could hear that guy that was the guy that was in handcuffs. He was screaming some vulgarity, and he was, I don't know who he was screaming at, but he was screaming at I don't know if it was a police officer or if it was an alleged victim, but he was screaming at somebody that was in one of the vehicles over there. This is a quiet little street here, but it does have some activity though. So
DPW responding for 482 Geneva and also for 546 East Broadway.
take a slide over and get a different angle. So I can well, gotta go.
Bravo 1.
Just a no block word nearby.
Alright, thanks.
I'm not sure what that's on the ground there. There's something on the ground, like right in the street there. I can't make out quite what that is. It looked like somebody might have put that there because it wasn't there all the time. So whatever it is, it was just put there not too long ago. Alright, take care, buddy. I'll see you on the next one. I know it's cold out here. It is cold out here. Definitely cold. No question about it. So, man.
He touched my penis. Do you know on the case he touched my penis?
So, wow. He's saying that he touched his penis. Not too sure what's going on with that one, but it's something worth looking into. You know, that's alleged sexual assault. So whether you know it or not, touching someone's penis is a sexual assault. Any unwanted touching, feeling, groping, that's the definition of the sexual harassment law. And You know, it depends on, you know, the legality of it and how, you know, there's a lot of, you know, we have to debate this in a court of law, but there's a lot of stuff you gotta, you know, debate on.
Operation Bravo 105. It's coming as a fight. 151 Homestead Street, callers at number 7 saying they can hear people fighting, being thrown against the wall there at number 6.
Alright, we got it.
Bravo 101, are you still up on D4? Sir, yeah, we're on Wendover right now, but we're just stuck with some cars around us. Okay, no problem.
Everybody's on Wendover at this point, half the district's on Wendover. Like I said, I don't know, like, we don't know the whole story behind this. This one here is kind of, they gotta iron this out in court. And that's why they got lawyers and...
It's too cold for this, man.
It is?
Freezing, bro.
It's
My ears cool. I can't even feel them. Way too cold.
It is cold. It's definitely cold out here. You gotta be able to brave it. I remember the days I used to have to be out in the cold for 8 hours. Oh my goodness. I do remember those days. I'm not sure the temperature, but it's sure enough cold out here. So most of the Boston police officers are going to probably clear up out of here in the next couple of minutes. They will have to tow the vehicle. Like I said, there's more details, more to that story than what we know. There's a lot more to that story. We can let these officers clear up out of here. You got it, buddy. Take care, man. Be safe out there. And I tell you, Boston Police has a very difficult job. Like, now you're dealing with the public. You're dealing with people from all. When I say all, I mean all walks of life. Different types of attitudes, different types of behaviors, different mood swings. You know, you got to be multi-talented. You got to be universal. You got to be all of the above and then some to deal with this general public. Because, you know, like I said, one day you could be doing an arrest, next day you're getting a cat out of a tree. So it's a lot of stuff going on up here.
Charlie 4.
You got it, buddy.
Yes, sir. Blue and Glenway. PG dog. Can you give it a 14 please? Blue and Glenway.
So the scene look like it's cleared out. I'm gonna attempt to walk down there and go the way I came. And if he still wants to stop me from going down there, that's on him. But that'd just be a power trip thing. I'll wait till most of these officers clear out. I'm not gonna go near the vehicle at all because I don't intend to go near the vehicle. I just intend to go the way I came. When most of these police officers clear out of here.
Thank you, brother.
Take care. Be safe out there, my man. See, a lot of these guys are cool. Take care, my man.
Check the commercial on 227 Bowden at Boost Mobile.
A lot of these calls are coming in just as they clear. Calls are coming in. Like I said, 90% of the police officers out here, they don't have no issue. But it's just that a few of them. Just a few. Let these guys all clear out, then I'm gonna. They got a lot of calls that are coming in just as they clear out. Hey.
When we have a situation going on, we don't have a lot of time to get into a debate and an argument.
Yep.
The whole thing I needed you to do was get out of my scene because I didn't know where the where the victim was, where the bad guy was, what I had, and you wanted to sit there and argue with me. You can film all day, all night.
Right.
I really don't care.
Gotcha,
We're
yeah.
filming too.
Right.
I just need you to keep your distance.
Well,
I don't
no-
need you right up front, right in close, tight with the cars.
Yeah, no
okay?
problem. I had no problem with that. The only problem I had was the attitude that you used.
Okay, sir. Have a nice night.
But
I
we'll
explained
talk
myself.
later on. I'll talk to you. I have no problem following the rules. Take care, buddy. Be safe. I have no problem following the rules. I understand the Boston police procedure probably more than I put it this way, probably more than most Boston police officers. I think I might know most protocol more than most Boston police officers. Funny I say that. My daughter asked me, this is maybe a couple of years ago, she goes, "Daddy, you know a lot about police procedures. Why didn't you want to be a police officer?" Well, to tell you the truth, I did want to become a police officer. But then when I saw the corruption within, I realized didn't want to be part of that. I did not want to take part of an internal system that corrupts you from the inside out. I didn't want to take part of that. So I decided to be me, be my own self. Boston police just needs more training. I think they don't get enough training. That's the whole thing.
Fox 101.
All right, guys. Until next time.
Charlie Robert, can you put us back on that?
There's Porter. I'll catch you on the next one. And matter of fact, that car, which is weird, they never towed the vehicle. So I'm wondering if the car was actually stolen or if they just...
Fox 101, what was the address?
That's weird. They left the car there.
9 Rose Street, sir. It's on the
If the car was stolen,
Okay.
I don't know, that's kind of weird. Just want to see something, because usually if you put a car stolen, you want to have a service unit stand by and tow the vehicle. And I'm not too sure why. I think that's the car right there. Yeah, it's weird. Take a walk over there and see what's going on.
Harry 435. 35.
But there's somebody in that car.
150 Draper Street, a gray sedan.
Hey, were they searching your car? Were they searching your car? Oh, okay. Because they said this was a crime scene. I'm like, I'm looking for the vehicle.